packet ready. Or at least it was an advertiser was doing, which I thought was kind of bizarre. But have you ever heard of that radio, the ICOM 2000?
Second. I had to wait for a packet to end here. N2V's got a radio that's got a built-in TNC, but I don't know what it means by packet ready. I mean, any radio's packet ready, as far as I'm concerned. There's no, unless it's got a built-in TNC, but then it's not. Is it ready or is it? I mean, why does it say CW ready or something like that? I mean, or maybe it does.
I get what you mean. I was at one point in time looking, before I got this radio, I still had the 460D and was really getting ready to swap out my QYT radios. I wanted to upgrade to a better VHF, UHF, and I was looking at those quad band QYT 8900s, I think is what they are. They're 9800s, and it said packet ready on the back of it. They're on it, and it has a fucking, excuse my language, my goodness. It has there's a check mark against me. It has a DIN plug on the back of it. I'm assuming that's for the data from it. And, as with most of those radios, including like the ICOM for sure, they got the great big microphone and all the different, it comes with, full keypad on the thing. I mean, that was something else I noticed. My QYT radio and my Striker 94 HTC has the same module plug as this radio does. So I can swap the cord on my QYT. I can actually swap cord for cord because it's got the same plug on both ends. They're both set up that way. They're set up just like a Kenwood is. And I'm really wondering, because this 991 Alpha comes with a DCMF microphone. I'm wondering if this QYT is wired exactly the same way. And I've got the books I'm gonna check into that just to see. I don't know what it would actually be good for, other than maybe direct entry for frequency. I don't know.
And one NDN.
Go ahead, Bernie.
Thanks, guys. Mind if I borrow the frequency for a little while? We got our net at 7.
Absolutely, sir. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And one NDN here. Welcome to the Thursday night Rag2 Net, held every Thursday night on the W2WCR repeater system. My name is Bernie. My call is N1NDN, and I'll be your net control for this evening. The purpose of the net is to see what's happening in the ham radio community tonight. Let us know how you're doing. If you have anything for sale, is there any events we should know about? There's no special format here. Wait. Check-ins are encouraged from any amateur radio operator. You don't need to be a member of any club or organization to join the net. You just need a valid amateur radio license. Participation is generally in order of check-in. You don't have to pass it back to net control unless you forget the order, in which case I'll get you put back in the right direction. I do ask that you announce by saying "this is," wait for the courtesy beep, and then give your call sign. It makes it a lot more orderly with the check-in process. So I'll now take check-ins from any mobile, portable, or people short on time.
This is N7SO, Howard and Gansevoort Portable through 7-3.
W2WCR Repeater.
All right, we got Howard. Any other portables, mobiles, or people short on time? All right, we'll take check-ins from anybody, anywhere.
This is W2CY, Cody Queensberry on Prospect.
This is W2WCR Isaiah and Gansevoort on Prospect.
This is K2GFI in Quarter Corners on 730. This is K2WHF, Theodore in Denver.
Is W2PLK, Ron Prospect.
This is K2A, just to the time of day.
Ryan. This is N2MC. Yeah, mine doesn't rhyme. Mickey in Glens Falls coming through Prospect.
This is KD2QQR, Crest and Wilton, Prospect.
This is K2JOJ, Tom, coming through Prospect.
All right, got a pretty good crowd started tonight. Missing a couple of the regulars, but they'll probably jump in here at some point in time. N7SO, we'll start with you. You pass it over to W2CDY. Welcome back, Cody. Cody, you pass it to KD2UHD. It's Isaiah. Isaiah, you pass it to KD2GFI. That's Bob. Bob, you pass it to KD2UHF. Ted, and Ted, you pass it over to Ron, W2PLK. Ron, pass it down to Josh and 1ZGA. Josh, you pass it to Jeff, AJ2A in the town of Day. I do like that. Jeff, pass it over to Mickey. Mickey, pass it to Chris. Chris, pass it up to Tom. And I'll pick up the tail end. Up to the top, N7SO. From N1 India, net control.
Thank you, Bernie. In the net, this is N7SO. I'm coming to you live on my brand new Yaesu FT70DR handheld, 2-meter 440 Fusion wire Z. Systems on the aircraft band with everything else, and cut julienne potatoes in seconds. And other than that, I've got a Zoom meeting that I want to get in on that started a few minutes ago, so this will be my first transmission for the evening. So this is N7XL, and over to Cody.
We're on time, KK3 stands to you.
And 1NDN. Brett, you want to check in?
Check me in now. I'm only getting you on 220. I don't see you on Prospect. KK6 NCU, I'll be clear.
K5 ABI, add me to the list, Bernie.
Okay, so we got Brett in and out. KA5 BBI. You'll follow K2JOJ at the end. And we'll pass it back up to Cody to get it going again. Go ahead, Cody. And 1NDN.
Yeah, thank you, Bernie. And yeah, Howard, nice hearing you in there. I haven't heard you in there for almost a year, I think. Been a while. Yeah, I've been messing around with some D-Star stuff. Looking at buying a radio. Debating on which one I should get. I'm either going to get the 5100 or just go all out and get the 7100. I'm not entirely sure yet. Process of making a decision. I think they're both great radios. The 7100 does HF and 50 megahertz band, as well as 2-meter 440. It's an all mode 2-meter 440, I think, also. So the size range, that might be fun to have. So I'll probably be ending up with a new radio for too long. If I need it anymore. But anyway, that's all I have to say for this go around. I'm going to pass over to Isaiah, 82UHD from W2WCR.
Hey, welcome to W2WCR, and good evening, everyone. Well, I didn't do much today. I didn't do much stuff at all. I didn't do actually much to do with the video today, so I mostly just did school. And let's see, what else did I do? I built a kite this afternoon that's supposed to look like the first sliders that the Wright built. It didn't work very well. It kind of got caught in a wire. But that's all I got. So I will pass it down to, I think it's Bob, K2GF5.
Thank you, Isaiah. Thanks for KTGFI. Bob. Hello, everybody. It's been a while since I sat in on the net. And I made my first AM contact the other day. And it was all the way out to, I want to say, Tennessee. And that's the first for me. Which is kind of neat. And then also in the last week or so, I've done several QRP contacts DX. You can hear it, so my little old shack, you know, it cranked down to 5 watts. One of them was out in the southwest coast of Ireland, as a matter of fact, and also had a contact in Svalbard, which I never thought I'd ever get, but I managed to pull that one off too. I'm presently building a dipole for 80 meters. I bought a spool of 500 feet of 14 gauge coated wire from Home Depot, and it's 500 feet of it, and it's 14 gauge, and it was only $36, which I thought was actually a pretty fair deal, considering the prices of other wire I saw. So I have plenty of wire for antennas now. And if anybody knows a good design for it, I do have 32 feet of ladder line to work with, or 50 feet of coax. And I do have a spot on my tuner, on my MSK tuner, for long wire. So any ideas on that would be helpful as far as what would be said. And with that, I will pass it down to, back to you, Bernie, and I'll write it down next time.
W2WCR repeater.
Yeah, write it down next time. It goes to KD2UHF. Go ahead, Teddy. Pass it to Ron when you're done.
Okay, thanks, Bernie. Good evening, everybody. Not so much going on today. I did a lot of keyword dedication signing, and that's about it. Did school today, and yeah, really that's it. So, I said let's pass it over to Ron. So, over to you, Ron. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, thanks, Teddy. Yep, also not a lot going on here. Just doing some stuff around the house, getting ready for winter, snow tires and storing the old ones and all that kind of junk. I got several CW contacts yesterday. Some Iowa, Pennsylvania, Ohio. I got French Guiana, which I thought was cool. And maybe if I knew more, I'd know that it's a common one, but I like to pretend it's a big deal. And that's about all the excitement I've got for the time being. I guess we're going to Josh, N1ZGA from W2PLK.
Let's see. Oh, happy birthday, Josh. Okay, good to hear you in there, Howard. It's been a while. And what I've been doing, besides the soldering today, I've been playing Packet. Among my other Packet stuff going on, I took my I have a Cantronics Packet Communicator 3 Plus, which us Packet folks usually call a PC 3 Plus or KPC 3 Plus. And I just hooked it up to a USB. I have it hooked up to the other side of this radio. So it's really, the net's crimping my style tonight. But I would like to know if anybody can hear anything on 145770 after the net, and a couple of other frequencies if anybody wants to play. You just gotta listen for like a couple minutes on each frequency, and I want to make some notes, and if anybody wants to play, let me know. Let's see, we got N2MC in the net, AJ2A.
Thank you, Jeff. This is N2MC. And, yeah, that's it. Radio. Yeah, what am I going to play with radio? I'm going to try to make my next Go box and see how that turns out. Hopefully within the next 2 days. But I'm still putting in my sink in the kitchen. So, Mara says if we don't have a sink pretty soon, she's not going to do the dishes. And I said, you don't do the dishes anyway. So, you know, that's the way that goes. And she might even be listening, so you never know. But that's about it. Other than that, yeah, I got to get on some HF because you guys are making some good contact. And the round French Guiana is not a super rare one, but hey, it's a good one anyway. Yeah, can't beat that. Any DX is good DX. How's that? All right, I'll let her go. And we'll move on to Chris, KD2QQR from N2MC.
Thanks, Mickey. Well, let's see. I thought I had a lot to say, but I just started reading a bunch of stuff that I got to go deal with, so I will make mine short and sweet. This is KD2QQR. Hopefully after tomorrow it won't be KD2QQR anymore, because that's when the FCC makes a decision on my vanity. So I'm hoping I get the one I want. I'm okay with my second choice. I told you guys I would tell you about both, depending on which way it goes, or I'll tell you about them if I don't get either. But after tomorrow, I will have the explanation that I promised. So probably, I don't know if it's either next week or probably 2 weeks from now when we do the next rag too. I'll spill the beans. What else is going on? Let me roll this. Finally got my truck fixed so I can put all my stuff back in it. Although my Lido mount's still broken, so I don't know when the radio is going to go in, because I don't have anywhere to mount it because the mount's broken. Don't forget that we are going to be doing grid tracker training at the meeting, which I think is on the 30th of the month, so a week from Monday. Mickey, you and I need to talk ahead of time so we can make sure we have the right stuff squared away, because I really don't want to drive all the way up there and then not be able to do the presentation. So you and I can talk offline about that. You know, just call me. You know, we can talk over the phone. It's easier. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of stuff going on. Daughter's doing a lot of college stuff, trying to get college apps out, and work has been crazy. So I think that's probably about it. And I think, Vernie, you can just pull me out of the rotation because I got to go deal with this other thing now. I'll probably be listening, but I probably won't be able to get back on. So I will say 7-3 to everybody, and I think it goes down to Tom. Sorry, Tom, I completely forgot your call sign. I do apologize, and you can berate me and beat me about the head, chest, and back for it. I'll take it. So down to Tom. KD2QR 7-3, and I'm clear.
W2WCR Repeater.
K2JOJ here, and kind of found out last Thursday night that a handheld with 5 watts with the just the antenna connected to the handheld doesn't get very far. I can't get the prospect on either the 146 or the 224, but with the external antenna, of course, comes in loud and clear, so I'm going to have to see what I can do with some type of portable antenna if I want to erect it anyway. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to, I got in my notes here, KK6MCU or Frank, KA5VBI. Not sure there. So either one, go ahead. From Tom, sorry about that. K2JOJ.
Thank you, Tom. This is KA5VBI. I think Brett bowed out. He's just did a little in and out thing. So if not, I'll let him jump in after me. But anyway, I want to say good evening, everybody. This is KA5VBI Frank over here in Glens Falls. I want to say hello to my friend Howard. I haven't heard in a long time. And Cody's been hiding too. So Welcome back, guys. Glad to hear you in there. Hope the year's doing well. No COVID over here, and I'm on a kind of a self-quarantine because I went and visited my daughter in Pennsylvania last week. So I'm under self-quarantine for the next couple weeks, and wishing everybody a very happy Thanksgiving coming up pretty soon. And I better roll it. And one other thing I have to say is that we have our next test session coming up on the 9th of January, which is the second Saturday in January, and hopefully it'll be at the Municipal Center. I haven't got word back yet, but we're working on that. So next test session. So those of you who are studying, let me know, and we'll be putting up things. We may be limited on the spaces, so don't wait long to sign up once we tell you to sign up. And Ron, every contact you make on CW is doing it the hard way, but I love it. K5EBI. Back to you, Bernie.
Might be the hard way, but it's an honest way, that's for sure. He's doing really good. I need to start scrambling and catch up. All right, N1 India net control here for the Thursday night RAG2 net. We've completed round number 1. We have a couple more rounds here. And Cody, I wrote notes. I have to say, given the price difference between the 7100 and the 5100, I'd probably run with the 7100. Just because you get all the HF bands. It is all modes, all bands, so you'd have a 2-meter all mode, which is kind of cool. That'd be kind of fun. We could talk on sideband or DMR, or D-Star, I guess, for the ICOM stuff. I'm sitting here programming a DMR radio. Anybody that wants to get a cheap HT that, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty rugged. The Rady Oddity GD77. Last I knew, it was on their website for $75, and that included a shoulder mic. So it's pretty hard to beat, actually. And they have an open source firmware and software for it. It's called Open GD77. And I'm goofing with that right now. I'm just programming the radio, and it's pretty easy to work with, in all honesty. So $75 and open source software and firmware, it's pretty hard to beat. Anyway, that's my plug. I'm playing with it. I did not have a DMR radio for my hotspot, and I figured it's about time to get back to it. Now I got DMR and D-Star. No Fusion, though. Now I got to get a Fusion radio. All right, looking for check-ins for the Thursday night RAG2 net. Anybody else want to jump in? All right, so we'll keep going with about the same list. Howard dropped out, so N7SO is out, so W2CDY takes it from the top. And Nikki, when it gets to you, pass it to Tom, K2JOJ. Chris also jumps out. W2CDY in the group from N1 India, net control.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie. Yeah, thanks for the input on the radio situation also. Yeah, I definitely think that the 7100 is a pretty good thing to have bought. All modes with VHF, UHF, and D-Star. It's a pretty good deal that they have on those. So I'll probably end up with one of those before too long. Maybe not immediately, but sometime soon, I'm sure. Also, Bernie, maybe we could talk after that. What was it called? The APRS mobile unit. I've been telling you that I wanted to buy that from you. I'm wondering if maybe we could meet up tomorrow at some point. If it works for you. Because I've been having to hold on to it. yeah, we can see what works out for us. Tomorrow works or whatever. But anyway, with that, I'll turn it over to W2WCR Isaiah from W2WCR.
Well, thanks. Well, I gotta say happy birthday to you, John. Yeah. I hope you have a nice birthday, and I checked out your YouTube thing last night, and I don't I don't quite get what it was. Is it what is it really? How does that thing work? But I just like I don't quite get it, but yep. Well, I don't have anything else to say, so I'll just pass along to Bob. K2GFI. With you.
Thank you, Isaiah. This is KCGFI, Bob, and I'm in the market for a used higher quality microphone. If anybody has anything laying around, and also I've gone ahead and went ahead and decided to, because I'm going out to order the Zoom Spot with the Raspberry Pi Zero underneath it, the one they advertise in the catalog there, the HRO catalog. It's supposed to be good on several different platforms, V-Star, Fusion, P25 or whatever, I think that's what it's called, P25, several other ones I was talking to Jeff about the other day. $217, it's got the little touch screen on it, and it looks like a pretty decent little setup there, and we'll do what I want it to do. So that will be the start of the show, anyway, so to speak. Hopefully, we'll have to see how the money flow goes, but that's going to be my next thing, I guess. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Eddie on K2UHF, or KD2UHF, I'm sorry.
W2WCR Repeater.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, got mail with firm and QRZ, so only 5 more to go. So I guess, right? Eight. Well, only 2 more to time, got 3 more in confirmation. So we Wyoming, Hawaii. Hawaii, you're gonna get Wyoming. Never near Hawaii, so those are the hardest weeks for me. Yeah. What else? Got it. So, to Ron,
Thanks, Ted. Nothing exciting. I've been going through some of my stuff, trying to decide what it is I want to get rid of, sell, trade, whatever. And you know how this hobby is. Selling is not an option, only accumulating. And that's probably one of my big faults, but I know I'm not alone. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to operate one of my many devices. Who's up? Josh, N1ZGA from W2POK.
thank you, sir. And are there basement filters? That's the question. Good topic tonight. Very interesting. All right. I'm going to pass it over to Mickey, N2MC in the group AJ2A.
Thank you, Jeff. This is N2MC. And, roofing filters are supposed to keep out adjacent signals and make it so they don't interfere as much. But, I don't know. The 7300 works pretty good. I don't know which ones have which. I just like turning on the radios and using them. I don't get caught up too much. I like shiny things, but I don't get caught up too much with technical stuff. I just jump right on in, head first, and see what happens. That's all there is to it. What else? That's it. Setting up a Zoom meeting. We're doing a little testing Zoom meeting here to see how this works. It should work all right. And yeah, just basically talking to myself on Zoom. That's that's what I normally do. Oh man. So yeah, I don't have too much more to add. So I'm just gonna pass it on. Tom, it's up to you. Chris jumped out. So Tom, K2JOJ from N2MC.
Thank you, Mickey, N2MC. This is Tom here, K2JOJ. And I think I'm going to try a quarter wave 2-meter dipole. It'll make it a little bit more portable. I don't know how good it'll work, but I was thinking about making a quarter wave rather than a half wave. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Frank, KA5 BVI from Tom, K2JOJ.
Thank you, Tom. This is KA5 BVI Frank, and as far as Tom goes, get a 58-inch piece of ladder line. 58-inch piece makes a good roll-up dipole. Even if you buy one already made, they cover 2 meters at 440 both. You can make one for 220 also. They're very inexpensive to build or to buy, and you can throw that up in the tree and anywhere you go, because they weigh hardly nothing. You can probably put it in your pocket. And these roll-up dipoles work real well, especially when you throw them up 20 feet in the tree. You can throw a soda bottle that high. So that's a good recommendation. And a lot of the guys have done that, Isaiah and Theodore, Bernie. A lot of us have done that, and it works out pretty well. I want to say happy birthday to Josh. And no, I'm not going to send you a 5100 or a 7610 or anything like that, but I wish you have a happy birthday anyway. And let me see what else I got going there. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm having a lot of fun playing the HF. I got my Kenwood 520 set up in the back room. I've made several contacts during the day in the past few weeks. Today I've been out of the net because I got another shot in my eye, and I'm just having a hard time focusing and keeping my eye open because it's still all full of Novocaine. So it's wearing off, and I'll be good in the next couple of days. Back to net, KA5 BVI.
Geez, Frank, I hope you're feeling better. I forgot you got your shot in your eye today. You're taking a lot of risks. I hope everything works out okay. N1 Indian. Cody, I should be available maybe even on D-Star after the repeater, after this net, and we can talk about that APRS unit. I forgot it. I haven't touched it. Still down cellar. A lot of stuff I haven't touched. Probably need to go down and bring a barrel with me. Anyway, Of the Thursday Night Rag 2 Net. My name is Bernie, N1NDN, Net Control, and looking for check-in.
W2WCR Repeater.
It's the Bernie machine. Hello, KB1IB Mobile. Going to be quick in and out because I am about to be where I need to be, and we had company as well this evening, so going to get on with what I want to do. So, want to check in and give me the extra number there, sir.
All right, Steve, thanks for the check-in. I'll put you in and out. Anybody else?
This is W2MOM, checking in and out. I just want to say good evening to everybody.
Wow, another plan I heard from. Hi, Meredith. Anybody else?
K2VX, in and out, Bernie, Tony.
Welcome aboard, Tony. Thanks. KA2VIX, in and out. All right, any more?
This is WS2B. Got Cambridge comes to shore, and I will be in and out also, Bernie.
All right, we got you in and out. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record here. Anybody else? All right. Well, all the in and outs have really pumped up the numbers here for the net, so that's kind of slick. I'll get a final tally here in a minute. Back to the top. This will be the last round. W2CDY, take it away. N1NDN.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie. Yeah, after the net, I'll be around here and on D-Star so we can talk after the net. Anyway, enjoyed the net tonight. It's been my first rag shoe net in quite a while. So glad to get back to it. So anyway, 7-3 everybody, and I will turn it on to KD2UHD Isaiah from W2CDY.
KD2UHD. I'm checking out the new radio that's coming out, the SCS-10. It's pretty cool. It's kind of looks like a 991A, except the screen is bigger. And it's SDR, so that's kind of cool. Well, I got my first contact to Montana the other day, so that was kind of cool. But it's scheduled, so I have to get another contact to get Montana confirmed, so yep. Well, I'll just say 7-3 to everybody, and I will pass it along to Bob, KC-GFR from KC-GFR.
Thank you, Isaiah. KCGFI here. Thinking about getting rid of my Striker 94 HBC radio. It's a mobile. It operates from 20. It does. I'll put it this way. It does all of 10, 11, and 12 meters, and more FM. FM's 40 watts. Does not have sideband now, but it's a great little radio, and if I decide to get rid of it, I will probably go ahead and get rid of the Striker A10 antenna that matches it. This is a great antenna for mobile. Just because basically the radio, I can put the radio in the car, but it's a pretty big antenna, and it's going to look awful funny out of it, so I can get it. But I'd probably buy sell trade, whatever. If anybody's interested, if somebody is interested in a while ago, I'm going to have an investment, but
With that, I will go ahead and send it down to Theodore. Go ahead, Theodore.
Rob, nothing much else. Just sitting there sure that we're now doing that, and I'll take 73. I'll go to line. Maybe you feel okay to get to you.
Thanks. I got nothing else. So 73 to everybody. Stay safe and all that. And over to Josh, N1ZGA from W2PLK.
Thanks, Josh. Yeah, we could probably all pitch in and get you something like the ICOM 705 on page 20 of QS of this month of the new QSD. Yeah, we probably do something like that. Otherwise, Blue Line Net Sunday 8 p.m. 3.983. And yeah, 7-3. Everybody be safe out there. Take care. Over to Mickey and 2MC in the group is JJ2A.
W2WCR repeater.
Alrighty. This is N2MC. Thanks, Jeff. And not too much to add. Sitting here playing around. I was looking for a cable. Then I realized it wasn't even to what I wanted in the first place. Too many cables around here. Oh man, I'm just darn confused. I think that's all the problem is. So far, we're still good for the meeting. Not this coming Monday, following Monday. Should be the 30th, I believe. Who knows? But I will call up and double check just to make sure, and then we're gonna have to make sure, one last time beforehand. Check the emails. I'll announce it on the net next Thursday and all that good stuff. If anything changes, we will let everybody know. So, with that, Tom, K2JOJ from N2MC, 738.
Question, Mickey, from Tom, K2JOJ, or I'm just not a question. I guess I'm hoping that Zoom will be available for the meeting on the 30th. Maybe an email to all the club members that without a quorum, you can't get anything done. And maybe one way to get that attendance up is through the Zoom meeting so that you can get something accomplished. So with that, I'll say 73 to everybody,
and turn it over to Frank, KA5VVI. And thank you for the info, Frank.
You got it, Tom. This is KA5VVI Frank, 73, everybody. Have a good evening. I want to send a little note to Bob, K2GFI. I hope you got your laptop working. Go on to remotehams.com, remotehams.com, and you can borrow their HF, sign up, and download some software right on the same site, and you'll be up and running. And if you want to spend a couple dollars, you can buy the phone app for it also. And you can operate the HF from your laptop or from your phone, and use the 2-meter HF stuff all around the world, and use their radios to talk back to us. So you should be able to meet Monday night's net if you get to downloading it tonight and learn how to use it over the weekend, and then you'll be good to go on Monday night for the 10-meter net. And again, happy Thanksgiving coming up to everybody. Hope to see as many as I can at the meeting. Mickey, just for a note, I think the Cuomo put meetings down to 10 people. So I'm not positively sure if they'll let us in there, but I hope so. And I'll send it back to you, Bernie. Good evening, everybody. KA5VVI.
Thanks, Frank. Yeah, I had the same thought, and I was going to email Mickey. He's limited all gatherings to 10 people, Mickey, so I don't think you're going to be able to have a meeting. I think it'll be back to the repeaters and Zoom for a little while, which not the best case scenario, but that's probably where we're going to end up. And one NDN in the group. Let me just throw out one last check-in. If anybody else has anything to do here, any more check-ins for the Thursday night Rag2 Net.
Kilo Delta 2, Romeo Tango Juliet, Mike, on Prospect.
Good evening, Mike. We'll give you curb service. You got anything for the net tonight?
Not really. I'm tired. I just got out of work. Worked the double. Sorry I'm late. Last week I got in on time, but I was in the mobile also. So anyways, I want to wish everybody. I should be talking to just about most of you before Thanksgiving, but everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and don't eat too much. And everybody sounds good tonight on the radio. Everybody's good, clear signal. Everybody's hitting repeater good. Okay, thanks, Bernie, for letting me get in here. And Frank, I hope you feel better with I know you're having problems with your eyes. I'll be thinking about you in my prayers. And happy birthday, I think it was to Josh. Don't expect a HF radio from me. I can't even afford to get a new one. Sorry about that, but happy birthday anyways. Okay, thanks, Bernie. KD2, RTJ. 73, guys.
He said don't eat too much. Jeez. Thanks, Mike. KD2RTJ in the group. Okay, one last call. Anybody else? N1NDN Net Control. Getting ready to close it up. All right, well, another great net. 18 check-ins altogether. Not bad. Thanks a lot for everybody being there. 7-3, and we'll see you next week. N1NDN. I'm clearing the repeaters for normal amateur use. Cody, I'll meet you over on D-Star.
J2A, KD2, UHC.
Yeah, and if anybody can listen to a couple frequencies for me for a couple minutes, I'd appreciate it. AJ2A.
Frequencies do you need? E2 RTJ.
One of them is 145770.
Okay, simplex.
Roger, these are all packet frequencies, so it's going to sound like, You should expect to hear something like what you hear on 14439 for APRS.
All right, can I pick it up with just, I'm not familiar with packet. I can pick it up on any dual band radio. I got Nikon 5100.
It's just FM simplex, yeah.
Okay, if you, again, give me the repeater frequency again. I already forgot it. I had a long day, but I'll try to meet you there on simplex.
Oh, I'm not going to be there. I mean, I can be, but I really don't have it. So that's kind of that's the point. It's to see if I can hear something just fine, and I want to know if anybody else can hear it. So that's the exercise for tonight on a few different frequencies. So so the first one is the 145770, and these are all simplex frequencies. So anybody can tune to any of these on a HT or anything with a keypad on it.
W2WCR repeater.
Switch up KD2 UHD.
KD2 UHD. What's up, Isaiah?
I'm gonna go and listen on that frequency if I can see it now. See if I can hear it. KD2 UHD. Let's fly to 14570.
P2RTJ, I'm there on the other side.
Yeah, I have an other side of the radio, so I've got. Of course, I can't listen while I'm transmitting, but you know what I mean. J2A.
Yeah, so far I don't hear nothing but static. I might be too far out. I'm down here in Saratoga.
Just a couple of bursts. How about 145010?
UHF.
What's up, Teddy?
Didn't hear anything. What are we listening for?
It's for packet traffic, like if you go to 14439, you'll hear so much you'll get tired of it. But this will be just every once in a while you hear something every minute or two. You'll hear something.
Oh well, I can make that more if you want. I can go get my radio. I can go get our APR radio and make a beacon on there. But yeah. So now what? Now what frequency do you want?
If you were on 145770 and did not hear anything, then try 145010.
Okay, I'm going over there right now.
J2X. KD2 UHD.
Sir, what'd you find out?
Stuff. 145010.
Say that again, please.
something that was something happening on the 145010.
That's a good sign. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good to know. That's a good frequency. Good. Okay, cool. That's right on. Okay. Good to know. How about 146445? J2A. All right, Dave.
There's nothing going on there. That was I was just that's not yeah, there's nothing.
Nothing on what? On 146445 or on 145010?
45010 on 146.445 right now.
So it's a stretch. These are all like cut down the I-88 corridor. But yeah, I was hoping for 145770. Well, yeah, like 14748. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if you can hit 145010. That's all you need to know for the moment, I guess. As far as you go, you've got to weigh in. Congratulations, J2A.
Over on 146.445 here, and I just got some kind of something coming in. It did not sound like a packet cell. It's okay, it's really short. I don't know what that was, but that was on 146.445.
Okay. What about, well, the ones I use 14748. Actually, am I on? It's not even turned on. Try 14748.
Okay, I just heard your back thing go off on there here. Well, I did that, or whatever. Nothing's whatever around. I haven't heard anything yet on 147.480. I'll listen over here.
What's up, Isaiah?
Just want to tell Teddy, he's transmitting on 146445. I was on there and I could hear him talking. It was the weirdest thing. He was coming, it was like fading in and out. I could hear him talking. It was really weird.
Yeah, I was trying to hear myself there. I didn't know that. I was just trying to speak.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. 14748. Yeah, that's you're hearing that over when it transmits over here. That's on 14748. So that's one way you can hear it, I guess. All right, I gotta go see my neighbor. I gotta hit the road, but thanks for playing. At least at least we know there's a potential for, depending on where you are. Actually, where is that? Well, that's not like Lake Nancy, I think. 145010. I think it's close to. I think it's like Lake Nancy or something.
W2WCR repeater.
It's the Albany APRS thing. I know that. That's all I know about the APRS thing. They're packing things around here at the Cape.
So 14439 is the primary APRS frequency all over the U.S.
Yep. I don't know much about APRS. I just know that I can people moving on the APRS website. Well, I'll go let you I'll let you go see your neighbor. So 73 Definite. Talk to you later. KC2H.
673 guys, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm just like getting ready to listen on different frequencies to see if I can hear anybody else. So just doing some experimentation. I found out a new machine I could hit down in and 2 is far away. Well, down at Stanford. That's what was the mountain? I can't remember what the name of the mountain was. I can forget. And it tells you when you log into it, but Mount UTSAYANCHA. That's the name of it. You say answer? Ah, sounds good. All right, I'll catch you later, guys. 73 AJ2 there.